To understand trigonometric identities, let us consider a right angle triangle ABC. In right angle triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree and I will consider angle A as acute angle. With reference to angle A, AB is adjacent side, BC is opposite side. Then the side opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse. Now to this right angle triangle, I am applying Pythagoras theorem. That is AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Square and the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on the remaining two sides. Now divide this entire equation by AC square. Now what you will get? We will get AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square is equal to AC square by AC square. Now we know that AB is adjacent, AC is hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse is nothing but cos square A plus BC is opposite, AC is adjacent. Opposite by hypotenuse is sin square A is equal to AC square is cancelled. We will get 1. Therefore, our first identity is, definitely I can write like this, sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. So my first identity is sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. We will obtain more identities using our basic identity sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. What I am doing, I am dividing this entire equation by sin square A. Now I will get sin square A by sin square A plus cos square A by sin square A is equal to 1 by sin square A. Here sin square A is cancelled. We know that from trigonometric ratios, cos by sin is cot. So therefore, definitely I can write cot A the whole square. 1 by sin we know it is cosec. Cosec A the whole square. Reciprocal of sin is nothing but cosec A. So therefore, I got second identity 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. This is my second identity. 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. We will obtain third identity using the basic identity sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. You divide this entire equation by cos square A. So what I will get? Sin square A by cos square A plus cos square A by cos square A is equal to 1 by cos square A. We know sin by cos is tan. So therefore sin square by cos square, it will become tan A the whole square plus cos and cos is divided. So you will get 1 is equal to, I know 1 by cos is equal to secant. So this will become secant A the whole square. So therefore, what is the identity I am getting? Tan square A plus 1 is equal to secant square A. My identity is tan square A plus 1 is equal to secant square A. The three fundamental identities we derived, sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. Tan square A plus 1 is equal to secant square A. This can also be written like this. Now you see here, sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. If you shift this, you will get 1 minus cos square A. This is also one more identity. You can create one more identity by shifting sin square A. Then this will be like this. Cos square A is equal to 1 minus sin square A. So sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Cos square A is equal to 1 minus sin square A. Now same way, you can create 3 more for this. 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. Now I'll shift 1. So this will become cot square A is equal to cosec square A minus 1. Now what I'll do, I'll shift cot square A. Then this will become like this. 1 is equal to cosec square A minus cot square A. So using this, we got 2 more identities. Now we'll check the third. Tan square A plus 1 is equal to secant square A. Now I'll shift 1. So this will become tan square A is equal to secant square A. When I am shifting 1, it will become minus 1. So I got first. Now we will see the second. What is the second? I will shift tan square A. So 1 is equal to secant square A minus tan square A. So with the help of this basic identities, you can create few more identities which will be used while solving the problem. So remembering these identities is very important. So we'll read once. Sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. Tan square A plus 1 is equal to secant square A. Few more identities written based on this. That is, sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Cos square A is equal to 1 minus sin square A. Cot square A is equal to cosec square A minus 1. 1 is equal to cosec square A minus cot square A. Tan square A plus 1 is equal to secant square A. Tan square A is equal to secant square A minus 1. 1 is equal to secant square A minus tan square A. Sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Sin square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Cos square A is equal to 1 minus sin square A. 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. Cot square A is equal to cosec square A minus 1. 1 is equal to cosec square A minus cot square A. Tan square A plus 1 is equal to secant square A. Tan square A is equal to secant square A minus 1. 1 is equal to secant square A minus tan square A. Problems based on trigonometrical identities, where you have to remember trigonometric ratios and reciprocal relations. Next you have to remember all complementary angles. Next we have to remember trigonometric identities. So using all these relations, you can definitely prove that and show that problems based on trigonometrical identities. Now the first problem given to us is express the trigonometric ratios of sin A, secant A, tan A in terms of cot A. So first we will select one from the identities. What I am selecting? I am selecting this identity. 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A. And again you should remember, cosec square A is the reciprocal of sin square A. So what I can do? 1 plus cot square A, I can write it instead of cosec square A, definitely I can write it as 1 by sin square A. Now I want the value for sin. I want to find it for sin. So what I will do? I will take the reciprocal. So this will become 1 by 1 plus cot square A is equal to sin square A. Okay. Now I want only for sin. So therefore what I can write? Therefore the square root of 1 by 1 plus cot square A is equal to sin A. Sin A. Sin square A is 1 by 1 plus cot square A. Now if I want sin, you have to take the square root. So the square will vanish. So finally what is the answer you got for sin in terms of cot? Sin A is equal to 1 by square root of 1 plus cot square A. So now sin A is expressed in terms of cot A. So second I have to express secant A. For secant A, I will take the identity of secant square A. You can notice secant square A here. Secant square A. So secant square A is equal to tan square a plus 1. Secant square a is equal to tan square a plus 1. Then continue. Secant square a is equal to tan can be easily converted into cot. The reciprocal of tan is cot. So 1 by cot square a plus 1. Okay. So now what I'll do? I'll take the LCM. Secant square a is equal to, what will be the LCM? Cot square a will be the LCM, cross multiply 1 plus cot square a. Now I want only secant. So secant a is equal to square root of 1 plus cot square a by cot square a. Now final answer for secant in terms of cot. Secant a is equal to root of 1 plus cot square a by cot a. To find tan in terms of cot a, I'll select this identity. Tan square a plus 1 is equal to secant square a. Now tan square a, shift 1 because I want to solve for tan. It will become minus 1. Now in place of secant a, definitely I can write this. Tan square a plus 1. This minus 1 you write as it is. This is nothing but secant square a. You have here secant square a means tan square a plus 1. That is what I have substituted. Now plus 1 minus 1 you cancel. What did you get? We got tan square a is equal to tan square a. What is the reciprocal of tan? Reciprocal of tan is cot, 1 by cot square a. Now I want only tan a. Take the square root of 1 by cot square a. So square root of 1 is 1. Cot square a is 1 by cot a. So tan a is nothing but it is equal to 1 by cot a. Tan a is nothing but it is equal to 1 by cot a. Write all the trigonometric ratios of angle A in terms of secant A. So we should write in terms of secant A. So first I'll select one identity. I'll select for sine. Sine square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Sine square A is equal to 1 minus cos square A. Now what is this cos square A? Cos square A is reciprocal of secant square A. So therefore what I can write? Sine square A is equal to 1 minus 1 by secant square A. Now take the LCM. What will be the LCM? Secant square A is the LCM. Cross multiply secant square A minus 1. But I want sin A. Sin A is equal to square root of secant square A minus 1 by secant square A. This can be written as square root of, this you can't remove, secant square A minus 1 by secant square A. When it comes out of the root, it will become only secant A. Now we got sin A in terms of secant A. We know cos A is nothing but 1 by secant A. So we got cos A also in terms of secant. Now we'll go for tan A. For tan, I am selecting one identity. What is that? Tan square A is equal to secant square A minus 1. Tan square A is equal to secant square A minus 1. But I want only tan. So tan A will be equal to square root of secant square A minus 1. So I got tan A also in terms of secant A. Next I want cosecant A. Cosecant A. We know that it is nothing but reciprocal of sin A. Cosecant A is equal to reciprocal of sin A. But we have got already the value of sin in terms of secant. What is the sin A is secant square A minus 1 by secant A. That is what I am writing here. Secant square A minus 1 by secant A. Take the reciprocal. Then the reciprocal will be secant A by square root of secant square a minus 1. Now I got cosec a in terms of secant a. Now the last ratio is cot a. So cot a is the reciprocal of tan a. But I have got the value of tan in terms of secant. What is the value of tan in terms of secant? Square root of secant square a minus 1. Instead of tan, what I will write square root of secant square a minus 1. So I got cot also in terms of secant. So we got sine in terms of secant, we got cos in terms of secant, we got tan in terms of secant, we got cosec in terms of secant, we got cot in terms of secant.